Alright, let me see if I can fit this box in this box. Of course not. Alright, well, maybe I'll just do all these in one shot and then break them up. So, this may be like part 2 of the video. If not, I may just do it all in one shot. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, I need something to cut with. If I remember correctly, this box right here that I'm about to open has a lot of the kind of standard testers and various kits that I just was able to stick in here. I'm actually glad I'm doing this because it's good to kind of A, see this stuff, because that's why you kept it, right? But see it in the future again. And then B, to just deal with it and do something with it. So lots of Enterprises. I've got a original series Enterprise here, which obviously is missing quite a few parts. I think I actually had cleaned this up. I remember spending a lot of time sanding the seam lines down on this and stuff and getting it ready to paint and so forth, but then never painting it. I was really bad about that. It was probably one of the reasons I got out of modeling was I think I probably started to feel like I never was finishing anything, and so it was like, it's not that I think by today's standards, it certainly wasn't. I certainly was never a master modeler by any sense of the word. Like, I'm looking at this going, oh my god, the glue around the things, and there's huge gaps. Actually, this piece is just coming off. So, anyways, but yeah, a lot of stuff like that. All right, so look right off the bat, we've got the Tamiya Kettenkrafttrad, still all there, even unopened in plastic. And then we have the M4A3 Sherman tank. Yep. Wow, interesting. The turret always looks like that. It looks like it's either got texturing on it or the plastics actually. No, I guess that's just the texturing. Did a pretty good job on that actually. Still, that's good for today's standards. Yeah. Looks like the rubber tracks maybe have done okay on this one too. Actually, that's not the tracks for this one. Well, I guess it's a random set of tracks in here with the, here's the right tracks, right? Oh wait, I'm sorry, they give you both. Where's the other one? Oh, it's down here, it's just all curled up. Alright, let me straighten you guys out so you maybe survive the ages. You notice that? Then you see little random things like this, like decal sheet with one little bit of the decals missing. I'm not sure what I used there. Something. Imagine how all these kits' decals would have fared over time if they'd been sealed away in plastic bags. Airtight plastic bags. Oh, here's my nacelles for my Enterprise. Again, oh, well, this one looks like it basically got damaged, but because there's a huge crack there. This one still looks like it's decent and ready to paint. Actually, I primered these. I had primered these. I put on a spray primer. Okay, so yeah, we got a unit. Yeah, there's no kit there. What the heck? What's in here? It isn't the kit. It's I don't even know what this is. Part of a plane. It's part of an airplane in this British Universal Gun Carrier box. Then we've got an M8. Is it an M8 or is it? Yeah, it's an M8. Maybe it was another box with parts in it. Priest M7. Italeri. Boy, it looks basic. I'm going to run backwards. Running in place instead. The Tester's Italeri Armored Car, SDKC 234/3. Oh, here we go. Here we go. A Nitto M8A1 gun tractor cargo. Now, this says 1/35th identical scale. It's not. I remember this kit. Oh, I actually was building this kit, I guess. You can see the size of the doors and stuff. It's like a 1/40th or something. It's just totally off scale wise. I guess I never got that far on it because I realized that it was just not in scale. But they called it identical scale. Ooh. Wow, this, oh my goodness, I did not know this survived. I was just thinking about this the other day. This is one of my Kit Bash science fiction kits. And it's like the Millennium Falcon on the front here with an Apollo capsule and some kind of I don't know, some plastic cap thing, and then it's got like Corvette, you know, wheels on the back with testers glue thingies. This actually has a plug, and it had lights, and it's all lit up if I plug in like an audio plug into it with, you know, power. It was actually powered, and it had this little piece that's obviously come off on the bottom here that was like the landing gear, and I just loved making this stuff like this. This dates back to like 1978 or 1979, something like that. But I thought I completely lost this thing. It actually goes with another sci-fi Kit Bash kit, and there's a docking port where they, like, the two things can dock together. So little blast from there for me, because I was not expecting that. And then there's more. I guess this is like some of the rocks and things I collected over time. You know, like, these are good rocks, and they look realistic. This is obviously from my partly from my breakdown of that big giant diorama kit I was talking about. You know, I found like things to cut tubing, brass tubing. Yeah. Anyways, but not an M16 US multiple gun motor carriage. Definitely not. What about this one? No, I think this is going to be stuff too. Now this just has a lot of various. It's just stacked full of different sprues, and, you know, some horses and pigs and gas cans and just tons of stuff. Oh, well, I'll get to that in a minute. A ME-262. I wasn't building that much aircraft at this point. I don't know why I even have a lot of this aircraft. Dodge WC-56 staff car. Dodge 1.5 ton truck. Semi-vintage M40, and that actually is this kit. The Italian one. Oh, here we go. A Essie 1 ton half-track DMAG D7. Again, I don't remember buying this, but obviously I did. The age of the... Okay, this is what I was laughing about. Another Star Trek Enterprise. Now this one is... Okay, this is funny. This one is partially built. This one actually has a lot of the components are built. So I got it built to a certain point and then stopped. I mean, this was actually glued in here at some point. I think I actually broke it to re-put it back in the box again. Yeah. Wow. Okay, well, you can tell I like, you know, buying Star Trek bottles. Do I have a Defiant? No. Another 88mm, and actually this may not be what it for. No, it is. Well, no, it's a box filled with lots of sprues again. It's a sprue box. Didn't realize I was doing that back then, but I guess I was. Alright, so that only leaves, I believe, this other box that I kind of skipped over. Un momento. Uno momento. Por favor. Por favor. Is it in Italian? Is it por favore, or is it just por favor like it's Spanish? All right. Well, okay. So a couple more things to get out of the way. Just gonna drag this over here. Okay. So this is the last of the long ago. Well, at least the ones I got out of storage. There could be some still. I think this is it though. So we had the Voyager again with the, obviously the Borg have beaten the crap out of it. It's missing a warp nacelle. It can't even go into warp now, obviously, because it can't generate a warp field. But yeah, I love how I put the windows in here, and everywhere else except right here there's no window. And on the same side, no window. Okay, stay. We have a die-cast metal and plastic 56 T-bird that my parents must have given me this kit. They were big on the die-cast kits. It actually is pretty cool though when you consider that the whole body is a die-cast body. I imagine these kits probably still are quasi-valuable, although the clear crystal in this is just floating around in the box, probably getting scratched up over time. Did I actually start building this? I have a wheel there all put together. That's interesting. This is the only bad thing about opening up. Okay, about opening up kits is things start falling out of them. Okay, we're gonna go with this. Then we get into these boxes of the various things that I packed up here from dioramas and so forth. And obviously, like I said, some of these boxes, just this stuff's been plopped in here and it's just never been seen or heard from again. No idea what that is too. I've actually cut off all the road wheel connectors. I must have been making this into something because I've sealed up the front and so forth. I don't know what it would have been, but I have an awl in here that I probably could use. It's a functional tool. Shouldn't be sitting in the box all these years. Some really old decal sheets. More plastic tubing, toothpicks. I'm glad I stored all these toothpicks all these years, because God forbid, the toothpicks are really hard to come by. Again, just more sprues. There's an aircraft that looks like a P-40, judging by the flying tiger things. What else do we have? Fuel drums, more plastic, lots of plastic. I'm really going to bring my vacuum cleaner in after this. Another Stewart, various Stewart things. Okay, I'm making a leaning tower of disaster here. Alright, so this is the box I pulled out earlier with the diorama stuff, and then below that, see, this is the stuff I'm surprised about. This kit was finished, but it's just gotten destroyed from, like, being in a box of, I mean, I've got figures in here. Look, this was not me in college or high school and so forth. This is me at probably 7 years old. Guy, he's dead. Look at all the blood. Same thing with this guy. He's about to pull a grenade, but he got shot. I mean, come on. Why have I kept these other than just to laugh at them? Yeah, Sherman tank in here again. That's mostly built. Even has the rubber tracks on the kit. Not sure when I would have built this, to be honest. I don't know what year that was, but yeah, some of these, like, it's these guys that I did when I was, again, probably 8, 9 or whatever. And this guy used to be he was in an engine compartment. They were working on an engine, I believe, like some kind of Ostwind or something. But I look at him, I pick him up, and it's like that connection to memory and so forth. It's just like, it's visceral. I mean, I held this kit, I held this figure, I played with it, I guess you'd say, or whatever, so much that it's just like, or I repositioned him probably a lot, and it's just like, wow. I mean, I haven't seen this in, so many years, probably 20, 25, 30 years, since the last time I probably poked through a lot of this stuff. But anyway, then let me just give you I damaged my hat back further here. Yeah. So, moving on, there's a box here that says Toshiba Car Audio. looks like it might actually have something else in it. What's in this? Oh, another building, I think. Yeah, let's see if this one fared any better. Fared the test of time any better. This was a brick building. I didn't finish this one. It's another, I believe, another Verlinden building. This actually is mounted onto a plywood base. Yeah. So it had an interior. You can see I scratch built a door there for it and stuff. And then the exterior. The interior was, again, I had to completely fabricate. It was, nothing came with the original kit. But the front of the kit was nice. It had nice brickwork, which, I think I've done actually looking at it over this kind of time. It did actually come out looking quasi-real. Other than the missing shutters and things like that aren't on the building right now. And then I had to scratch build all that, all the rooftop shingles and roof. And again, a lot of guesswork because essentially back then, nobody really, or I didn't know how all this stuff was supposed to go together. I think these pieces either went on front or were they maybe they might have been to the other building. I think there used to be a whole front of the facade here with the pieces still kind of on here like this and so forth. And I think there were corners of this building that weren't originally there and so forth too. That I kind of was, because I was building it was going in the middle of a diorama, so I couldn't just do the front of it. There we go. All right. Well, that, other than this one with the Verlinden box, which looks like it again is probably this box was definitely the diorama leftovers. More little figures, wiring, and so forth. So I hope you enjoyed this little trip with me back in time to an age when modeling was much more a fun childhood pastime, and then later on in college where I tried to get serious but didn't quite get serious enough for at least to compare to today's stuff. But anyways, what you're looking at here is the accumulation of probably why Armorama exists, because I did enjoy this hobby so much when I was a kid, and then later on when I was out of college, and then obviously since starting the site I've gotten into it again, and certainly appreciate all the kind of master level building really that's going on nowadays versus the kind of quasi serious stuff that we used to do back in the old days. Anyways, so if there's anything in these videos that you see that you might be interested in, you can email me and let me know. Publisher@kitmaker.net. Like I said, a lot of it I'll probably just end up sticking on eBay or something. If it looks like it even is quasi, like somebody would want it kind of thing. But thanks for watching. Have a good day. Build something good, and we'll see you next time.